guys, I am at the Barclays Center and I am going to a concert. So we're starting off Random Tuesday with some weekend fun activities. It was pouring rain, like pouring for like about 20 minutes. But I'm here with my friend. Yeah, so I'm gonna walk around until she gets here and yeah. Hi guys, today is the day after the concert. So I did start the vlog with just a brief like I was at a concert. So yes, I went to a Caribbean. I'm saying all the wrong things today. Anyway, I've been to a R&B concert. So it was Lloyd, Silk, Tyrese, Genuine, Tank, and Ashanti. I've never seen any of them in concert before, so this was a treat. But my highlight, all of them that I really wanted to see was Silk. I'm a huge Silk fan. Huge. When I say huge, huge. Since my high school, college days. So I've been rocking with them forever. So I wanted to see them in person. Because I know they can sing, it was even better. Now, another thing about the event, my friend is a front seat person. She loves to go to events and be in the front. So that's exactly what we had, front seats. So I was in the front, barricade. That was all that was separating me from them. So you heard everything, you saw everything. It was just like amazing. Had a good time. Silk was definitely gave me everything I wanted and more. Their vocal was on point. They can sing. The mic was on. I was very surprised that Lloyd can sing as well. I mean, it's granted there's a lot of artists that you know if you hear them live they just don't sound the same. I was very much surprised that the man can sing. Not surprised Tyrese can blow. Tyrese, Tank, even Genuine, even though Genuine looked like he was out of it, can sing. Tyrese's vocal was just butter. He is a singer, and he's always gonna pay the bill if the acting thing don't work out. You know, he can pay the bill with the singing. Ashanti was interesting at first when she came out. I was like, what in the world she's wearing? Mommy, you just had a baby. And but you know, she had dancers. She's the only one that had dancers, and she had like a whole production thing with the videos in the back. She gave it her all, and she came with it like she wanted you to have like a big concert feel for how she did the production. She sang all the favorites, and she was in her element, and I really enjoyed her performance as well. It was the only problem with this concert, there was too much separation between when Tank was coming out. When Tank and Tyrese and Genuine, they came out together as a group. There was like too much time in between the sets. Between after Silk left the set to when Genuine and them come. I was just like, why are we still waiting? So I think that's the only issue I had with the concert. But other than that, it was amazing. I got to see my friend that I haven't seen in years, because my friend that got the tickets didn't tell me that my other friend was coming, and I haven't seen her in years. So that was a sweet surprise to be with them and to have fun and have a memorable moment. And I got to shake my ass. I sure did when the DJ was playing some songs. You know, I was acting up. I am 80s baby. So put on some, you know, Juvenile. We're gonna do it. So I was Floyd. I was very happy. This was a very good experience, and it gave me what I wanted. You guys know I've been talking about the whole point of me wanting to go out and dance and have fun, and it happened. So yay! And that was one of 2 concerts. I think on my vision board I said I want to do 2 concerts this year. one is down. So we'll see what else is going to be coming along. And yeah, so this is my fun talk. Let's talk about book. I finished Happy Land. I'm going to buy Happy Land probably today if I see it. Let me tell you why. Perkins-valdez is an author who is going to give you books that are inspired by true story. She's going to teach you something in her books. Her books are historical fiction with a bit of the present in this one. I read Take My Hands years ago, maybe 2 years ago, I think. It was something I never knew about. It's something that I had to read upon, of a real life case, court case, and laws that were developed because of this to protect children. So in this story, Happy Land, it surrounds property, land that are often taken away from those that were discriminated against. And there are these heritage law and all these other laws that are recently being passed through, and some of them are still on hold. I believe the South Carolina one is. When you read, when I read the author's note. This is a story that gives you a family of people who came together after the Civil War and acquired this land. It was 200 and something acres of land, and wanted to build a community of black people that can protect themselves, self-service themselves, grow their own crops, have their own shop, and build their own community. And with that comes those that we know have tried to destroy it, whether destroy it in a violent way by destroying the land, burn it down. You know those stories. And then of those in this case who find ways to trick the system, find ways to put them against, have them against the wall where they having to give up their land to protect their loved one. And this is what you get in this story. It follows this woman, and this is the main character who's telling the story, who's the story is going through, which is the great granddaughter. So it starts with the great grandmother. You hear how she came on this land, her loves, and her intertwining between two brothers, and they build this kingdom. They wanted to be connected to their African roots, which is why they said kingdom. And in this story, you're following the saga of them. You're following the saga of them creating this land, making rules, and the whole idea of what a man and a woman role is. Now, it was sketchy in the beginning where I was just like, I cannot stand stories that really showed how much women didn't have voice in this kind of situation. But in this, it developed where you see where this woman become a very much a strong person in the community and a strength in the community. So you're following that. You're following the great granddaughter, Nikki, who is like, don't know anything about her roots because her mother had separated herself from that land, from that family, and not wanting to believe the stories because it sounds so crazy. Kingdom, what the hell, that kind of deal. And she is now going to visit her grandmother, who is sick, but who is wanting her to know something about her roots, wanting her to know something about the land that she's losing and why she's losing the land. And that's where the whole gist of the story is. It is very much rooted in history. It is heavy on historical fiction, but it had that family love, that love story intertwined in it, and that reasoning for people wanting to fight for land that sometimes we think we would just give up. But when you know about the history of the land and what it took and the things that had to be done to acquire this land, you realize why people don't want to give it up. And there's so many people in certain parts where say the land becomes very valuable, and how people find ways to get these people out of their land that they have had for generation. In this case, in this book, it's like 150-year land. and it is, I do want to read more upon the actual real storyline that was inspired by the book, that the book was inspired by, because I thought it was interesting. But with the author, of course, she makes it clear that she added a few things about it because that's what's going to make it fiction. But the actual tale of the land, it is not fiction. It is actually based on a true story. So I was very much intrigued by that. But I really appreciate this author's commitment to writing books that you know is going to be connected to a true story, and makes you do your research and know more about history that is oftentimes lost. And that's what you get from this. So I'm here for it. I need to own this book, no ifs, ands, or buts about it, and I need to read more about the actual true story. That is my goal for this book, and I appreciate the author that can do that for me. So if you are heavy on historical fiction, and you are, you know, that kind of person, I feel like you will really love and appreciate this book, and you know, gain something from it beyond the pages, that kind of deal. So now I got it out of the way, I'm going to get some breakfast, and I have about 2 hours, I believe. So I'm going to get some breakfast, and then I'm going to go see Sinners. I'm going to see an early movie, and then I'm going to probably head over to the bookstore, which is right across the street from the Sinners. And yeah, and I will take you guys with me for this vlog, this vlog for today. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. Let's see. Yeah, so I have about 2 hours and 10 minutes to eat and walk. I'm gonna do some walking because I did not do any kind of exercise this morning. My legs was just like, no girl. So I'm going to do some walking. It is sunny. It is in the 50s. It's not as warm as yesterday, but the 50s is pretty decent. I'm going to put on my jacket. My denim jacket is getting, it's worn. It's getting weird. What? It's getting worn. I might cut this out, might not, but a girl can't talk today. I don't know what's going on, but I'm babbling and saying the most, but I'm human. And I'm on a high still. I think I'm just still excited from last night. So it is what it is. But I'm going to take you guys with me, alright? Come on. Did pick up 2 books from Green Light Bookstore. Here's the thing though. They had a Rebecca copy, and it was a horrible copy. So I'm just gonna keep waiting and keep searching because I don't understand what's going on. Why all the really nice copies are just nowhere to be found of Rebecca from Daphne Du Maurier. So I told her absolutely not. You can take that. I'm not buying that copy. So I am gonna still go to Center for Fiction, and I also want to find the Vogue magazine for the special edition that they did. That's another hard to find magazine right now. And I have my friends looking for it as well for me because I really want it. I think there is sorry, there's 3 different cover, but I don't really care what cover it is. I just want a copy. So gonna go to the other bookstore later, or depends on. Yeah, I might go to the other bookstore before I actually go to the movie theater because I got time still to kill before the movie starts. And see if they have the magazine, and also if they have a Rebecca, see what copy they have. So they did not have no magazine, and I gotta find a used store because it clearly the copies are getting worse. I don't even think I called a copy on this deal, but it's wrong. So I'm gonna keep trying. I think I might luck out if I go to like a used bookstore, because I'm not having any luck. And that's it. As far as the magazine I want, still hunting. Again, I'm hoping I don't have to buy it online. It's looking like it's going to be an online situation. So I am walking over to the movie theater. I'm hoping it's not sold out because I really want to see the movie here. Even though I can see it next weekend since I'll be home, but I'm in the mood to watch a movie today, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Alright guys, Sinners was so good. It is everything they say. So good. I love those little messages in there, those hidden things to make you think. It is so much more than just a vampire movie, and the acting, the storyline, fantastic. Go see it. It's a must see. That director, Michael B. Jordan. I don't know what that black lady's name is. That I can't pronounce her name. I think I've seen it. It was really good. The Asian lady. The Asian lady, Mama Mode. I really liked her character. It's really good. So go watch it. Alright, so now I gotta head back. And I think I'm gonna end the video here. I don't think I'm gonna add anything else, but this weekend was amazing. Had so much fun. I did a lot. And sometimes I need that because I'm homebody, but I got to see a good concert. I got to shake my ass. I got 2 books, and got to see an awesome movie. Can't complain. So I am going to close it out. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you've seen Sinners, what you think. Let me know. All right, bye bye.